And the acceleration is mental. I mean, the way it handles. Whew, I'm getting hot. I'm a little bit glad that there is this Mercedes diesel in front of us. Oh, you smell that pollution? The lack of sound, there is no engine sound at all, it's zero. But it pulls. Woof! It pulls too good. Yeah, that is crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tesla Model 3 long range dual motor, made in 2024. This is a facelifted version of the car. It has many updates over the previous generation. I haven't driven the previous generation yet, and I'm not sure that they want to. This exact model is equipped with a white interior, white leather, which is heated and ventilated, which is very comfortable. I'm making this review right now and I'm still surprised at how quick the car accelerates and how silent it is. I'm really in love with the dynamic driving, and I was thinking, that one pedal drive, it's not a feature that I'm gonna love.
A few moments later.
One of the things that really surprises me, now we stop here, I'm stopping without any brake power. So we stopped, and that exact moment, the few seconds after I'm usually depressing the brake pedal to avoid this motion, it's non-existent over here. I don't know why, but it actually triggers me every time when I'm using my ordinary car. When I stop it and I do this. So it's not existent anymore. Yeah, and this is it life-changing? I don't know. But this really makes me feel that it's crazy good. I have never ever been feeling like this in a car. The suspension of the car, for my liking, is a bit high. I mean, there's certain a big wheel gap between the tire and the fender, but the ride quality, it's awesome. I mean, it's really very relaxing, but it's not like a lazy car, It's really agile. So I'm feeling not too much, but also not too little. We're going to enter a little bit kind of touge road to test the car's performance and the way it brakes. I'm a little bit still mixing up myself with that lever, with that non-existent lever that I'm seeking for. And like here, if I want to press it, I have to press it here, right? I want to turn it off. So the wheel is turned and it's not straight, but it's a little bit awkward. Okay, but forget about this. Let's try with acceleration. And the acceleration is mental. I mean, the way it handles, it's crazy. All the stuff just goes sideways that you have in the car or on the back seat. And that thing about, you remember I mentioned about one pedal driving? It's not an issue with this car. The only issue is probably a little bit wet tarmac and the tarmac quality, but the way it accelerates, it's crazy. I mean, it's incredible. Whew, I'm getting hot. It's getting hot over here, I would say. I'm a little bit glad that there is this Mercedes diesel in front of us. Oh, you smell that pollution, huh? But oh my goodness, this is electric generation. This is electric vehicle. It's crazy. As a car enthusiast, as a driving enthusiast, I'm sorry for my emotions. I mean, I'm surprised. Oh my goodness. where's the brindle? Oh wait. Okay,
it's
it's here. I can just move the. I can just press it this way or that way. Yeah, I would miss the gear lever, but oh my goodness, all that stuff that comes with this electric car. I mean, the acceleration, the noise insulation, the quietness in the car that is present. Oh my god. Yes, oh my god. Initially, when I entered the car for the first time, I was looking for the ways how to adjust the steering column, the steering wheel position. My initial feeling was that it's too low for me. But then, at that moment, I really started to think whether is it really too low, or I just get used to that steering wheel, because usually I'm looking through the hole over here. I'm looking through the dash, and I'm seeing the tachometer, the speedometer in ordinary car. But there is nothing, so I don't have to look through this area, which I just understood that the steering position is perfect. The wheel is not too big. It's really, my hands wraps around it in a perfect way. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, it's perfect. We're entering the Touge road again. A little bit less cars over an hour. So I'm going to test the car's braking abilities. I feel that ABS is present. I'm making little adjustments with the steering wheel to check whether it's not losing traction. Yeah, I feel that ABS is very present, but at the same time, it's not intrusive. I mean, there is a feel of ABS engaging in, but it's not. I mean, it's very calm way of engaging in. It's very subtle, not too much, nothing extraordinary, like in an ordinary car. Yeah, so the suspension, regarding the thing that I mentioned, that it's probably too high for my liking, but in the cornering area, it's perfect. I have no complaints whatsoever. I would still put the lowering springs on this car. Yeah, so all these technologies, it's very likable and it's very easy to get used to it. In a standard mode, the steering is noticeably lighter, but at the same time, it's not too light. And the comfort mode is really something like in a Toyota Prius, but still with a little bit of spice, because the steering column in a Toyota Prius is about nothing. It feels like there is no connection to the wheels in the front of the car. Here, even though the steering itself feels relaxed, I feel the connection. I feel that the connection is present and there is feedback, unlike in the Prius. I'm going to switch back to the sport position, and the steering wheel becomes much more communicating with me.